Let's look at this lesson where we are now going to look at word problems which will have to be solved by using the five-step process. So in this five-step process, I'm just going to quickly go over what is needed. So first of all, you must define your variables. Then you will create your equation. And then using your equation, you will solve for the variables. Once you have the value of the variables, you're going to do a left side, right side check, and then write a therefore statement. Please note that you will not get any marks if you can just figure out the answer in your head. So that meaning that if there is no algebra shown or the five-step process is not followed. So now let's look at an example which can be very easily solved otherwise, but we are going to see how we can use algebra and the five-step process to figure out the answers to this question. Okay, Rob is 16 years older than Corey, and the sum of their ages is 46. How old are they? So our first step would be to define the variables using our let statement. So let's assume let X represent Corey's age. Now I'm going to go back and read the question again. Rob is 16 years older than Corey. So this means, therefore, what would be Rob's age? X plus 16. X plus 16 would be Rob's age. Now using this two variables that we have used, we are going to create an equation. Now the next part of the question is that the sum of their ages is 46. So now let's create the equation. Now remember, sum represents mathematically plus addition. So what will be our equation? X, which is Corey's age, plus X plus 16, which is Rob's age, equals, they both add up to 46 as per the question. So this becomes our algebraic equation. Now we're going to use this equation using algebra and solve for the equation. So our first step would be to collect like terms. So here we have x and x as our like terms. So x plus x is 2x plus 16 equals 46. Now let's solve the equation. So we will combine like terms. Remember, when we are combining like terms across the equal signs, they switch the signs. So this is going to become 2x equals 46 minus 16. So we have 2x equals 30. Now to figure out x, we're going to divide both sides by 2, and we have x equals 15. So we have just figured out x. And what was x? X was Corey's age. Therefore, we have Corey is 15 and Rob would be 16 years older than him. So that would be 15 plus 16 is 31 years old. Now let's do a left side, right side check to make sure that our work is correct. So now the left side of the equation was x plus 16, and the right side of the equation was 46. So from the equation on the top, x is 15, so we'll have 15 plus 15 plus 16. What would that be? That would be equal to 46. So left side equals right side. We also do a logical check just to make sure that logically this is all making sense. So logical check would be, now since Rob is 16 years older than Corey, Corey is 15, is 15 plus 16, 15 plus 16, that would be Rob's age, plus 15 would be Corey's age. So they all add up to 46. So this is called a logical check. So this also works, and your left side, right side also works, and therefore our answer is correct. So please make sure that you are using these 5-step process when you are doing all these word problems, or else you will not be getting any marks.